Just a quick little primer on these two first chords that we went over. So in the upper or the lower left-hand side of your screen, you can see there's two chord diagrams, and then the entire, not the entire, but a lot of the fretboard with all the notes on there. Let's just ignore that top part of this screen and just pay attention to the chords right now. And you'll notice that the little dots have got a 2 and a 3 on them. That means use your second and third fingers, your two middle fingers. And in this case, on the fourth and fifth string, press down on the second fret, and then you can strum all 6 strings. And that's an E minor chord. And I think the thing I want you to notice here is my hand is curled over, and I've got that claw shape we've talked about before. There we go. And that means that I have to bend at the wrist, and I'm actually putting a little bit of my shoulder into this. And then the other chord is simply taking those two fingers and slipping down one string towards the bottom of the guitar, towards the higher strings. So now you're on the third and fourth strings, and you're pushing down on the second fret with those two middle fingers. So it feels very much like the E minor does, okay? And then that's an A sus2. We'll just call it an A sus for now. And that's a real pretty one, isn't it? So the way to practice this, in my mind, is, again, try to count using 4, counts of 4, kind of a march thing, and then strum down strokes, down strums, and just try to get to the point where you can switch back and forth between the two chords. So I would do 4 or 8 counts of the E minor, and then 4 or 8 counts of the A sus, and then switch back again. And do that for a minute or two. So something like this. And what you're trying to do is, in this case, you're playing all 6 strings for both chords. And you want kind of an even strum across all the strings, using all 6 of them. Try to push down so that you get no buzzing. That means being right behind the fret. So you don't want to be on top of the fret. You don't want buzzies, if you can all help it. You want to press right behind the fret. Excellent.